Feeling?
Great. Good.
Yeah? Man, we got a really awesome day. It's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
Indeed.
That
In the
one's
sun?
a Seggy orange wear.
Seggy orange?
Yeah. I wonder if that's coincidence.
That's very sticky resin.
We're going to try it, but it's hard with the camera in my hand. There we go. Thank you, though. They sound so delicate when you place them on the rocks. Very shallow. Oh, look, there's some more over here. I love the sea marks in all the rocks. Love the sea.
Oh yeah, all the water.
I just love it.
I know, that's
one of my favorite things. Yeah, look at that one is so square. That is really. This was in pretty good shape, actually. It just bows a little bit on that one wall.
Not only square, but still square 800 years later.
Yes, right.
I mean, you can see a little bit of a bulge here.
Yeah, there's a bulge in the middle there, but...
The walls of my house aren't very square.
Yeah.
This has been restored?
Yeah, there's been some stabilization work on this.
Yeah, they'd have to, because...
A lot of this, the plaster in here, or not plaster, but mortar, is redone. So, did they...
So what do we think this might be? It's a pretty small structure, whatever it was.
Yeah. It says Navajo. She might have put it there for some reason. Might be a nice fire pit.
Well, this doesn't have any windows, so it had to be like storage.
That was window.
Oh, okay, I see, okay.
And yeah, probably on this side.
All right.
This would have been taller.
Far away. Wow. Leary Peak is another good place for spruce and
Yes.
was in its heyday. So we have a lot of structures that have been built up. You're not always necessarily looking at a structure as it was when people first encountered it, European Americans first encountered it. So that's always something you need to keep in mind. This may not be how it looked 100 years ago when somebody came across it. There's certainly been variable amounts of reconstruction done. We don't reconstruct anymore. As a matter of fact, in the not too distant past, in the 50s and 60s, they undid a lot of reconstructions like at Wupatki Pueblo, because the mindset changed. We don't want to completely recreate a Pueblo. We want it to look more like how it was 100 years ago when people first came across it. We don't want to dupe the public into thinking this was a perfect structure that stood throughout time. But what we do, as I was saying to some of you earlier at one of the last sites, is if a structure has been stabilized or partially reconstructed in the past, we are obligated to continue maintaining it. So we do stabilization on several sites throughout the monument, even out here in the backcountry like this one, even though nobody's coming out here to see it. So in this wall you can see this really coarse sand in here. That's stabilization mortar in there. Currently, there's some more down here. Currently the mix that we use here at Wupatki or Wupatki area is they use the Moenkopi silt that they have readily available to them, so we use that too. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to mine it from within the park, so we have to go into town, maybe to a construction site, if they hit the Moenkopi formation, and we take it from them or we purchase it from them to use in our stabilization. And then we mix that with commercial sand, and we add in a acrylic binder called Roplex, which is used in industrial activities, pavement, whatever. It has like 1,000 uses, I think. But we add a little bit of diluted so that it creates some hardness to the mortar while giving it some elasticity still, because we don't want to make the mortar harder than the original mortar, and we certainly don't want to make our mortar harder than the rock itself, because what we learned from previous stabilization episodes that used cement is that cement's harder than everything else it's attached to. So while the rock and the original mortar are expanding and shrinking in the heat and cold and wet and dry, the cement stays solid. And what it's attached to is shrinking and moving and expanding. It's starting to break everything apart, and it actually is more destructive than it is preservative. You probably wouldn't see them. They were probably now just covered up with soil. If you were to take a backhoe through this and swipe it all clean, you'd probably find a lot of hearts.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not necessarily something you can see easily on the ground surface.
Did anybody figure out why it's called Long Winter? I believe it's the board that goes to the top of the doorway. The long board. Oh, yeah. And you notice like there's a lot of...
This is long lintel. Long lintel. Because of the long boards. Long rocks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you would probably have had vent holes through a long area.
I would only suspect that's the only way it could be without cooking.
Yeah, and if you're going to have a fire, you're going to have to go warm. So you're going to need to direct the smoke out.
That's right, you got to have that vacuum.
All right, not to push ourselves. Some of that might be the
There's a little bit of structure for water. Oh, there's another structure there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, oh my God, they're all over. I see two of them now.
To the right.
Alright, we're just going to proceed kind of down around the corner here. I just wanted to stop here momentarily because this is a good spot to come back later on and send texts. So, just to let you know.
Welcome to my world. There's always that special text area. The rest is all text free. Phone free.
Isn't that the whole point going on?
I know, that's all I was thinking.
I don't want it.
I live out here and I have to always contact them.